So the Premier League announced today that all 20 clubs will continue to take the knee throughout the next season. Players said in a statement, "We feel now more than ever it is important for us to continue to take the knee as a symbol of our unity against all forms of racism. We remain resolutely committed to our singular objective of eradicating racial prejudice wherever it ends, to bring about a global society of inclusion, respect and equal opportunities for all." Now, do not tell me every single Premier League player agrees with this highly divisive and political act, which is rejected by so many Brits. After all, Crystal Palace's Wilfried Zaha previously refused, calling the act degrading. And Brentford also stopped because it had lost impact. I would say any player who refuses to take the knee next season is doing the right thing by standing up to the highly political Black Lives Matter organisation that wants to overthrow capitalism, defund the police and dismantle the traditional family unit. But if the player were white, on Twitter and in much of the media, they would instantly be decried as some sort of craven racist. That is the level of the debate we're now experiencing. Taking the knee is meaningless gesture politics that makes the virtue signallers feel all warm and fuzzy inside while doing absolutely nothing to deal with the real problems at hand. By extending the gesture through another season, it also calls into question when the act will ever end. Obviously, stamping out racism in society is important and something we should all be working towards every day. But the UK is one of the least racist and most tolerant countries in the world. And why is combating racism considered more important by the Premier League than stamping out homophobia or sexism? Perhaps there'll soon be a parade of virtue signalling covering every form of phobia before any athlete dares to play a game of sport. I would argue there's much more of an issue around the LGBT rights in football, given there's not one out player, and the next World Cup takes place in Qatar, where being gay could see you sentenced to death. Sport should be about escapism and avoiding the barrage of social politics we encounter in virtually every other aspect of our modern lives. The Premier League will rue its decision to make the taking of the knee a permanent fixture.